You're home. It's super late. I didn't even hear you. Like, how do you get through the door so silently? Honestly, I can just imagine some random people entering the apartment and I probably wouldn't even notice them. It's crazy. I don't know. I was just no no no. I'm okay. No, I wasn't crying. No, no. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. I'm just happy that you're home now. But how about you? How are you? How was your day? I see. But now you're home and now you can relax and you don't have to think about all the things you had to do. Just, you know, take a seat, come chill with me, and everything will be alright in this moment. I also don't want to think about anything right now, so come join me. I'm just so grateful for this moment. After a long day, just being home with you and just doing nothing. I feel like both of us are always running around, doing things, fixing things, trying to make everything work out somehow, and always doing stuff. And I'm tired of stuff sometimes. Hmm. Mm. Tell me something. Anything. Something that made you happy today. Hmm. That's nice. I like how small things, like these normal things, just makes us happy. And yet we're always chasing after these big emotions and feelings and these intense sensations when small things can also make you happy. And I think that's the most important thing. You know what made me happy today? Yeah, I was happy when you texted me that I was happy that you reminded me, you know, about that thing. I don't know why I feel so not embarrassed, but a bit shy talking about it. But that made me really happy. Yeah, I mean it. It was a small thing, but I needed that reminder. I needed it so much today. It's been raining a lot lately, hasn't it? You know, a lot of people don't like rain. And I understand it's annoying because you'll need an umbrella, the traffic is slower, everything is slower when it rains, but I like rain. I like walking in the rain sometimes. I do get that it's annoying when you didn't bring an umbrella and it's raining a lot and it's cold and you need to get somewhere, but I feel like when it rains, it's a reminder to slow down. Once I was in the car with my mom and we were driving from my grandmother's house to, the house where I grew up. and it was raining so much, and we were driving through this road. It was surrounded by trees. It was very much in the countryside, and it was raining so much. And funny thing, my mom was so excited. She was like, "Oh, I'm so happy for all these trees. They're getting a bath. Just imagine how happy they are." And I was like, "Mom, you're crazy. You're a crazy woman." But I love her. You know my mom. There are a lot of things about her that are a bit questionable, but this side of her I absolutely love. I absolutely adore, and I think I can learn from it so much. Oh, sorry. That was my phone. You know, I was thinking of buying my dad a phone this year. I know that he can perfectly buy it himself, but I just want to give him something back because he's always been taking care of me. I've always been so spoiled by my dad. I have always had the best phone, the best computer, and yet he has this shitty phone. It's like this. You cannot even buy it because it's from his company, and it's a company phone that they built themselves, so it's really bad. And I asked him what phone he wanted, and he just told me that he didn't want any. Like he said, yeah, he said that those big fancy phones, they don't match his style, like his simple minimalistic style. You know, my dad, he all his socks have holes in them, and he's just fine with it. I remember when I was young, this classmate and I went for a walk, and we passed by my house, and he said, "Is that your house?" And I was like, "What does this dude mean? Of course it's my house." "Yeah, it's my house," I said. And he told me, "Well, it doesn't really look like it's the house of a software engineer." And I just asked him, "What does a software engineer's house look like?" And he just said something like, "Yeah, I don't know. I just expected something nicer, something more modern. And I also see the cars you have here. Like, I just wouldn't think that this is a software engineer's house." I didn't know what to say in that moment because this is just how we've always lived. My parents, they just didn't really care about having all these fancy things like designer clothing or these really big, amazing cars. They cared about food. We never ate out. We never had any fine dining experience, but my mom would always cook really nice, homemade, good quality food. And my dad made sure that I got a nice and a good computer so that I could do all the things I needed to do. So from a very young age, he taught me how to use PowerPoint, how to use iMovie, and I absolutely loved it. I didn't know that PowerPoint was something you use for presentations. I thought it was for animation. So I would spend hours on creating these small animations, and I swear to God, there were storylines, and it was just, I played around a lot. And then I also edited videos, put on my favorite music. I learned so much from having this computer. I still remember the day I came home from school, and yeah, then my dad came home, and he was just acting a bit suspicious, and he told me to go clean the mess on my bed. And that was strange because he never ever told me to do that. It was always my mom telling me to, yeah, tidy up. So I was really like a little bit intimidated. I was like, wow, Dad, okay, I'll do that. And I went and I cleaned the room, and there was just this huge pile of clothing on my bed, and I just didn't remember putting it there. But then I started folding the clothing, and suddenly I saw this new laptop. I didn't have a laptop before. I never had a computer. I was just using his sometimes to draw and, with paint and stuff. I don't even know if paint still exists. Anyways, yeah, so that's how he surprised me. And I loved that computer. It didn't last for a long time because it got like a lot of viruses on it. I don't know how, but I was watching I was just watching anime and had to download the episodes from sketchy websites, I guess, and I guess that's the reason why it had so many problems. So, to answer what you're probably thinking about right now, no, I didn't watch anything else. I mean, I was 11 years old, okay? So I didn't watch anything else but anime. Back then, at least. Yeah, anyways, yeah. I don't know. I wanted to. I know it doesn't matter to him. I know that he just wants me to come home for Christmas. I don't know what to give someone who just doesn't want anything. I feel like you're the same. You remind me a lot of him, actually, which is sometimes a bit creepy, but see it as a compliment. I'm daddy's girl. I am. Oh, I do love my mother a lot. But I'm naturally getting along with my dad really well from an early age. And maybe that's why I'm getting along with you. No. Okay, that was a bit weird. Anyways, I was thinking about, I wanted to hear about your plans for next year. I've been trying to kind of get an overview of where I want to be, what I want to do next year, my goals and dreams. I think it would be nice to talk about it with you because I feel like you always have something good to say. Something, yeah, I don't know. I think you're good at listening. You're a good listener. Do you know that? You know that, don't you? Because some people, they just listen, and while you're talking, they're listening, but only 50%, but only 50% because then they're also thinking about what they want to say after you're done talking. But you truly just listen. And even when I'm done speaking, you take some extra time to think about what I just said. And I like that about you, and I want to be more like you in that sense. Next year will be apart again, I guess, for some time, which will be hard, but I'm happy for you. I'm happy that you're running full speed towards your dreams and goals, and I like that about you. Even if it seems like I'm not, in a way, I don't know. Do you feel like I'm supportive? Do you feel like I'm supportive enough? But I just, I know maybe it's annoying that I always tell you to work less, and maybe it's annoying that I'm always so needy for your attention and your time, but no, I know work is important for you, and I want you to do well. I actually thought about it a lot. I talked to my mom about it. It's just a big shift, from having you so many hours per day, having your full attention all the time, and then now you have to work even more. It's hard. I feel like this is a bit embarrassing, but I feel like the way I attach myself emotionally to you is kind of, sometimes I feel like you're like my parent. Of course you of course you knew. Yeah, it's not, oh, I know it's not cool. Ah, no, well, at least you think it's cute. But I want to be, not that I want to be more distant. I just feel like I need you a lot. I'm I'm happy. I'm happy and I can do things on my own. I go travel, I meet people, but emotionally, I just feel like I need you a lot. I realized that the other day when you were away, and I was super sad after a very tiring day, a very stressful one, and all I wanted was you. I felt like I just couldn't. I kept distracting myself. I was on my phone scrolling through TikTok and Instagram and then Facebook. What am I doing on Facebook? I don't know. I was just always listening to music or watching something. I just wanted to watch something, so I didn't have to think about it. I didn't have to go through with it, and all I needed was you. Sometimes I feel like for me to process everything that I'm feeling, I need you to be here, and not that. No, I mean, no. I love how you are there for me. I love how you hold me. I love how you just, you just there. The way you speak to me, the way your voice sounds, the way you hold me, I love it, and I'm really grateful for everything that you give me, for everything that you are to me, and I don't want to change that. I just got so addicted to it. Like, I don't even remember how to take care of myself emotionally anymore because I have you. And now that you're going away, I need to relearn that. I need to be able to hold myself, and I think it's important for anyone to be able to do that, right? I hope you don't get me wrong, because I really really like the way the way that you are here for me, the way that you are there for me. And I don't want that to change. I just need to learn how to do it for myself. So yeah, when you leave next year, it's gonna be tough, but I know that we'll try to visit each other often, and we'll talk every evening or every second evening. I don't I don't want to be too much. And I know you don't think I am. I think it's a common thing to feel that way, don't you think? The fear of being too much. I always felt like I was too much. I was too sensitive, too emotional. I got too much to say, too much to feel. And I don't want to feel that way. I don't want to feel like the need to contain myself all the time, but I also don't want to overwhelm another person because it's no, I mean, I know that you're willing to do it for me, but I want to be able to do it myself. And I know I will at some point. I'll learn it. And I know that you're always just one call away. In case I need it, I know that you'll be there. And I just want you to know that you can also call me. Like, yeah, you call me when you need me. I want you to tell me when you need me. I want you to tell me what you want me to do for you, because I also want to be there for you the same way that you are there for me. Maybe not the same way, because I know that what you need is different than what I need. But I love what we have, and I want it to be healthy. I want it to feel equal. I want this to continue. So, yeah, I just wanted to let you know that I'm here for you too, that you don't always have to be the one who's there for others. You don't always have to be the one who's helping others, who's taking care of things, because I want to take care of you too. So yeah, I don't know how it got so serious, but I mean every word I just said. I really care about you a lot. I hope you know that. Yeah. Alright, let's go to bed.